Welcome back to Cope with Mini Projects. Today we're out here and I've got a buddy who wants to put up basically like a deer rabbit fence around his garden here. So he's got some raised beds in there. What we're going to do tonight is I just want to put some stakes in the ground. I want to make a square box around this, and then I want to mark and I want to put these 4x4 columns in with them. So we'll try to get these as straight as we can. We'll knock all these in. They bought a gate, which I think is one of the smartest things you can do. But here's a gate right here, so if you're gonna go in and out, I always think buying one of these that's pre-framed versus making your own is like the smartest thing ever. So this should be pretty easy, but we'll post on either side of that. We'll get going. So I'm just trying to open up the edges a little bit. There's a lot going on here. When I came and eyeballed this before, I guess I wasn't completely thinking about where the corners were going to be. We've got a little, looks like a fruit tree of some sort right there. I don't know if the Vermeer will push that out of the way. The auger might get caught on it. But anyways, in any event, this is going to be a corner, so we'll have to figure out how to get a stake in there. And then I want to measure. I could probably just stick a nail in this just to see how far that way we got to go with this. Wow, this is like 40 feet. Okay. So I've decided that I'm not gonna square this in. There's too many raised beds and too much stuff going on here. The other thing too is he's got so much work and matting done here that even if I did square it off, it could be a ton of work for him to add to it. So I'm just gonna run some strings, get him run out a little bit further. He's gonna be here real soon. We're gonna meet up here. And then he can advise if we wanna go bigger. But if I can lay some stakes out and then I wanna get that cherry stump out of there, if I can. All I have is my auger on here, but I'm gonna see if I can get it. Oh, I do have my loader, my bucket. I'm gonna get my bucket. That'll pull her out of there. Okay. With his garden the way he's got it.
Can we move any of these bags later?
Let's see how the string goes, because I don't know if we'll just move them where we have to dig. That eyeballed up pretty good. If you're good with that, that moves us in. That should definitely save you. Okay, we've got our strings in on 3 sides. This last side we're gonna wait just because we have 100 feet of fencing, so we got to be pretty careful here. So we'll get all those posts, at least in the corners, set, and then we can pull our tape measure down here and pull exactly 40 feet or 39, whatever measurement we want, and that'll square up this end real nice. I want to come in an inch this way, an inch that way. So that's where I want the tip. Okay. Well, this one we got to be careful because we remember we pulled a stump out of here, so it might hit roots, and I don't want this to come out on us. See how deep I'm going. Right now I've got this only about 2 feet down, so that means I can bury this auger. Alright, let's see how we did. Alright, we are just under 4 foot, 3 foot 10. We'll take it. All right, let's go, man. Try it. And it looks like the bottom's got to come to me a little bit, so I'll just pump it. And that is right darn close on that line. And then this line. Oh, I like it. Okay. And that's all there is to it. And then we just fill her in.
Let's do it.
Cool. Yeah. Do you mind putting some dirt in there?
No, man.
I feel like I'm working here.
Oh my God, please.
Okay.
Earn it.
Get Jackson out here.
Nah, he'll be all right.
And as he fills in, I'm just double checking my level to make sure I'm pretty close, and we are. Yeah. Now naturally, if we're putting a structure on this, we put water to the hole and we would tamp it, and that's all stuff we can do later. But as we fight for daylight, we'll get them in. You can always backfill later, right?
Heck yeah.
All right. One down. Let's.
Is that 8?
That went too far.
These are the money makers.
Yeah, right, no doubt. Yeah, easy on those. We got lucky. I thought we were gonna get all of them in and just rip through that paper. One down.
I mean, this is all clay, right?
It feels. These are cellars, Nicole. I just said my buddy. I didn't even use your name. But yeah, if somebody says something, I'll be like,
Stupid should hurt.
stupid still should hurt.
Yeah. Nice. Oh man.
This one here, I'll just have to do my best.
Oh yeah, opening it won't do anything, will it?
Nah. Ooh, easy girl, easy.
Oh no, there's plenty of room.
Oh, there's
it's just dirt.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Oh man.
Now, these angle, yeah, I guess we'll just center it on the pole best we can, right?
Yeah.
Eyeball it. What I'm going to do is just push down on this side, just slightly. Oh, let's push this one. You want it down at dirt. All right, I'm going to set these about a 1/2 inch. You may want to swing the gate all the way open, so let's go halfway. Be great here. Oh yeah. Oh, find the hole.
Okay. So look.
My skate, 'cause it's not doing anything for us right now.
That's it.
Like it?
Love it.
Okay. I'll center it up vertically or plumb in the column. Still like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
We skipped one evening, we worked together, we didn't film it, and we are back. And we were able to actually cut all the poles off at the tops. We put a top rim board on, a bottom rim board. We put some angle bracing in each wall to keep things straight, and then we ran the fencing. So I wanted to show you guys this tool we have. We've got a little bit more fencing to do, and then we'll wrap this thing up. It's not. Look at this is our fence roller.
That's good, right?
I feel really good where I'm at if you want to cut that.
All right. That's what we call it. Let's get inspired, guys.
Yeah, I'm good there, man.
A little bit of all of them.
Both of these. So this extra board here is just covering up this cut edge. We got a doorway here. We don't want to be catching our shirts or our arms on this.
I think you measured 76 and 3/4.
I did. This is why you always listen to your friends, okay? So I'm dyslexic. They do have doctors for that too. But I'm going to cut this again. The other thing, it's really nice. Now we got extra blocks of wood for things like setting, plants and things like that, vegetation on. Better. Push and pull as needed on the way down. This one's so straight. Maybe, yeah. Oh, right there. That's it. That is it, man. Look at that fence.
Awesome.
Yes. Awesome. Hey guys,
Rocked it.
thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit those notifications, and we'll see you on the next project. Hey guys, so we're driving back from the project, and we were Nicole and I were just talking, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, it was so wise of the homeowner there to pre-stain all of his lumber, all of his posts. I know that when you're doing a job, you usually get super excited and you just want to jump right into it, start sticking poles in the ground and framing that thing up. And I don't know, just the planning, the patience, the wisdom in that. I just look at that and I say, man, you put that fencing on, you're basically done. You can touch up the fencing a little bit or the paint a little bit if you want, but it's basically done. And you get just the best coating on it, in between the two pieces of lumber. There's paint, that's just really cool. So thumbs up to them. I thought that was really cool, and I really admired that. So helpful hint for everyone watching.